Agricultural products produced by Canadian farmers are held to higher quality and safety standards than imports coming into the country. Additional regulations and procedures put in place by the government cost local farmers and put Canadian products at a price disadvantage.
We're faced with eating those costs. We cannot compete against import products when we have to face all these extra costs, especially when those products are sold on our markets without the cost being added on.
The government says the way you deal with cheaper imports or cost to produce disparities is through free trade agreements.
And when you don't have free trade agreements with countries, you don't get to impose regulations on them. Colombia is a prime example. Our free trade agreement with Colombia, we put in there certain standards for human rights. And with that comes wages and everything else to allow our farmers a better opportunity to compete with some of these things. So
the Canadian government's ability to negotiate has seen even more regulations being imposed upon Canadian farmers by one of our largest trading partners, the U.S. The government acknowledges regulatory disparities, but suggests their hands are tied as there are others in the equation.
Right now, our government, Minister Ritz, is working hands-on to reduce that disparity. But, in no uncertain terms, we are not going to give $25 million or $31.70 a head to the big packers.
Farmers say it isn't the packers gouging or the price consumers are paying. Rather, it's a distribution of money earned from the product.
If we were to pie graph the product, we would see that the biggest portion by far is taken by government. I'm getting less today than I got 37 years ago when I started farming.
In Wessetno, Corleen Jarvis, Newcap News.